Hi, my name is Alex Kuza, and this is a YouTube channel called AI Powered Business when I talk about artificial intelligence and everything what is around it from consulting and professional services point of view. Today, I pick up the topic about one of the best trends in North America to consider in your business development strategy if you are an AI vendor. So primarily this video is for companies that either build a custom software and it's AI powered, or it's around artificial intelligence like diagramming, like UX designing, like a database management, data modernization, and similar things. But also if you have a product which is AI powered, this video might be for you, especially if you consider entering our American market, or if you are already here and you are thinking about bringing more business. This is a space where most companies are will experience a lot of opportunities. The trend I'm going to talk about today is very huge and strong, and it's constantly growing in terms of value, which is very critical because in this particular case, you will experience a bigger cake, which means more rooms for new entrants, but also for the companies that want to introduce new service. This trend is called micro experiences. Let me explain you what the micro experience is by sharing a handful of examples. Imagine that you go for a jog and you are jogging in a park, enjoying the nature outside, and also you see other people actually conducting the run. And one of that person you spotted is wearing amazingly nice Nike shoes. And that's the moment, that's the trigger, which is very spontaneous, very circumstances based, and it's not necessarily something you planned or you pick up because you were thinking about that before. It's just happening right here, right now. And you see those Nike shoes and you would like to check the price, availability, but also maybe you're already ready to buy those. So you friendly wave to that person stops, switches off the headphones and asking, "Hey, how are you?" And you're asking, "Hey, I'm doing all right. I'm seeing a great Nike shoes you are wearing. Could I snap the photo of these shoes?" And that's what is the essence of micro experience. That in this particular moment, you grab the photo of these shoes. It's called "I want to know" experience. And another micro experience example would be, let's imagine you're watching an NBA game or any other sport game in a TV. And that game happens in a beautiful city you would love to visit. Let's say it's Cordoba in Spain. And you quickly ask your voice assistant to check flights to Cordoba in Spain, how much they are, if you can get there for Eastern time or Christmas time. And you do it that on your couch. You didn't plan it, it's spontaneous because you're just watching a game, you see that. Another example could be you are driving your car and you're listening to the radio. In the radio, somebody mentioned that there is a new management course that people like you should pick up. When you are asking your phone to store that note, that's when you trigger the micro experience. Again, I want to know. But let's imagine other situation that you listening to the radio, that your local Walmart or other superstore is offering a sale for TV. You just ready to buy that TV. So you use your voice assistant to open the app of your superstore and make that purchase just by using your voice. This is called I want to buy moment. Another example I would like to give you is something different. Is you are just working in front of a computer and suddenly the pop-up shows up explaining that tomorrow it's a huge picnic for your football team fans. You are ready to go. So you quickly click that pop-up and then just book your visit. And let's say you pay like $5 or $10 for that. It's a local picnic, not a big deal. It's called I want to do moment. And another thing I would like to tell you is, let's say you are thinking about redesigning your office and you go online and you find what kind of furniture you could buy. Afterwards, you take your phone and using virtual reality, you are placing virtual furniture into your office to see how it's going to look like. This is called I want to go moments. You probably already realized that explaining those micro experience, I used several examples which actually are driven by different technologies. It was a photo recognition regarding the Nike example. It was a voice recognition regarding the example of finding the flights to Cordoba in Spain. It was a virtual reality example, a driven example regarding that furniture in your office. It was also intelligent advertising example, which is driven by machine learning technologies. This is a huge trend right now. Companies like Nike, Walmart, Target, but also smaller companies, startups, or medium-sized companies that want to sell their products on Amazon, those companies need to have micro experience capability. Why is that? It's because most of the customers right now are doing instant shopping, impulse shopping, spontaneous decisions about when I want to go, what I want to do, what I want, and what I want to buy. Those 4 types of micro moments are huge drivers that are actually responsible for e-commerce and social commerce growth. Old times like sitting in front of computer and researching for hours to buy a great products are probably already gone. Now we see something, we want that. We read about something, we want to quickly click and buy it. Or we hear about a great city somewhere, or a place, or a restaurant, or a cinema, and we want to constantly check how quickly we can get there, buy tickets, buy food, or whatever it's going to be. That's what's micro experience. Image recognition, voice recognition, virtual reality, all of those are machine learning and deep learning driven. So if you are a company that can help other companies to develop that, please consider that trend as something big, and it's going to be bigger, and one day it's going to be huge. Let me give you a few numbers. Most people know how to use voice search. So instead of typing, they use voice to search. Visual search, like uploading pictures, taking pictures. If you download the new app of Nike, you'll see that you can quickly open a camera and snap a picture of any shoe you see, and Nike will find the same one or similar one It doesn't have to be a Nike brand. You see a great shoe, you just snap a picture and Nike will do the job for you. In-store app navigation, like you are in the store and you want to find something, try it on without actually trying it on. Those kind of technologies are in huge demand. Another is geolocation. Let's say I'm searching for Cordoba flights, but I'm close to DFW airport or Los Angeles airport or any other airport. My search assistants know that and can calculate quickly how I can get there, what would be a cost of picking up Uber or a Lyft or taking my own car and pay for the parking lot. And obviously everything connected to that, it's in a huge demand. So what kind of specific services are needed to make micro experience a reality? First one is UX design. Imagine that voice assisting, image recognition, pulling up the camera, all that has everything, it's rooted into your user experience. That user experience, that customer journey you need to design, it's different than the regular app without those micro experience. So if you are great in UX and your company can design marvelous customer journeys, this is a space for you. The second thing is data modernization. To be able to search using voice or images, your data needs to be properly organized, tagged and labeled, structured, accessible. And you need to also have a kind of velocity, meaning that your data need to be accessible very fast. If you're a company that helps other companies to migrate to cloud, probably data modernization is something very close, which you can also deliver to other players. Another thing is personalization. As you know, micro experience require high level of personalization. Anything you can personalize, from size of the buttons, from colors of the websites and landing pages, images you display, text you create, and everything like that, is a high level of personalization which is rooted in data. So if your company can play with data, can organize containers, can write functions that will make personalization a reality, micro experience is also a space for you. And the last thing is data segmentation. To be able to conduct virtual reality, image recognition, voice recognition, exercise, your data need to be properly segmented. You don't want to process all the data at once. It needs to be layered, sequenced, and segmented. So if your company can help other companies to structure the data, this is also a space for you. So micro experience, it's a perfect trend for companies that are actually thinking about delivering AI for a specific use case. Think about micro experience as a perfect use case that your company, which knows how to deliver image recognition, voice recognition, virtual reality, but also search in-store technologies. This is a place when you can deliver a lot of value to e-commerce, s-commerce players, but also to those companies that wants to trigger transactions online, like traveling companies, like financial companies, like companies that sell products like cars and anything else. Micro experience is where the shopping is happening right now. Thank you so much for being here, and please have a great time, and I see you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.